Yesterday I drove from home back here to home away from home, and I don't really remember any of it. And that was probably because I was driving tired. You know what they say, right? That's right, don't eat the yellow snow, which I can't for the life of me understand, but whatever. And you know what else they say? Driving tired is actually worse than driving drunk. Man, if I had known the dangers of my exhaustion, I would have avoided being tired. Of course, if driving tired is really worse than driving drunk, well, then there must be other congruities, am I right? Girls are more attractive when you're tired. Being tired breeds further tiredness, and massive amounts of tiredness can make you fall asleep. Plus, drunkenness and tiredness both cause you to proclaim your status. I'm drunk. Man, I am so tired. These similarities all add up to one conclusion. I say we call for prohibition of tiredness. Heck, let's even make an amendment to the Constitution. Of course, people will still probably engage in illicit acts of tiredness, to the point where speakeasies will begin to pop up around the nation. People can go there and covertly indulge in rigorous exercise, diazepam, and alcohol, all leading to massive drowsiness. Everyone will hate it. But fortunately, in about 13 years, prohibition of tiredness will be repealed, and we can return to our normal, unproductive lifestyles. Thank goodness for repeals, am I right? Let's get drunk. Good afternoon, butt kickers. It's November 29, the 333rd day of 2011, which means that 39 years ago today, Atari announced the release of Pong, the first commercially successful video game. It seems to me like people used to be a whole heck of a lot easier to impress. I mean, commercially successful? Have you seen Pong? Have you played Pong? As you can see from this footage, the two players take the role of Rectangulus and Quadrilatero, who are caught in the midst of a bitter duel. Once friends, these two brave polygons became mutually trapped in a big wooden cabinet with a screen by the evil overlord, Atari engineer Alan Alcorn. And the only way they have a chance to escape is by pleasing the evil overlord with a game of wits, skill, and Newton's first law of motion. First one to 11 points wins. I know what you're thinking. Griff, I'm pretty sure you inferred a couple of those storyline points. Namely, all of them. But don't you see, you stinky idiot? That's the point. Using your imagination to glorify the enormously mundane is the point. I feel like we, as gamers, have recently become separated from the power of imagination. Nowadays, one of the leading factors we use to judge a video game's worth is its graphics. Good graphics are, in essence, the embodiment of ease on our imagination. The better the graphics, the less we have to imagine. And I like good graphics. I'm not trying to say that games these days with terrible graphics should be excused. I'm just saying that there are more important things. Of course, nowadays, games are more mentally engaging in other aspects. Like, I doubt Pong could cause you to visualize physical manifestations of mental ailments like, say, Psychonauts could, so it's a fair trade-off, I guess. And yeah, people back then were a lot easier to impress. But isn't that kind of a good thing? Enjoy today's video games in all their high-definition splendor, but don't dismiss the simple games of yesteryear out of hand.
Hello, this is Greg the Rebel 12, and he's Griff, and he's still
Drunk.